What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Sir, and today I have some more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagame to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the right side of the screen or the link in the description, you guys will find a bunch of deals for The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. If you guys are planning on buying The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack, you will get it at a 21% discount. Now, the name has been confirmed for the next expansion pack, Enchanted by Nature. So when that does get officially announced, there will be a listing on Instant Gaming, and I will let you guys know when you guys can pre-purchase if you want to. But again, I always say this, please wait for reviews, and of course you will get it at a cheaper discounted price. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so there's been a lot of information that's been coming out left, right, and center. There was 2 new updates that came out since my last video on the Something is Growing website, and there's also been a leak for a new update coming that has something to do with like Dream Quest. So we're going to cover that in a little bit, but I want to go back on the website and read out the new descriptions. So far, we've read Get Lost in the 3 new traits, and that was the Plant Lovers, the Mystical, or could it be Enlightening, and then the Disruptive Sim. So those are the 3 new traits that are confirmed for the pack. And again, here we see the image with the gnome, and we see, I want to say that's like some type of potion that's just spilled on the ground. It looks like this gnome is into like kind of like herbalism, like potion making, stuff like that, which is very similar to what we have with Outdoor Retreat and Realm of Magic. And then we move on to Get Lost in Natural Living. So this was more talking about Sims surviving in like the forest, eating berries. And again, we're in like kind of like this foggy area. It's very mystical. And nothing has been created yet. It looks like he's preparing to make something, and there's like berries and stuff. And then there's Get Lost in Innocent Green, and this is before the gnome even appears, and this does describe 3 new neighborhoods. So it talks about the quiet waterfront town that is all about gnomes, a grove where nature and civilization blend together, and then an enchanting magical forest, which I'm assuming that's like where the fairies are at. And now we move on to this next one, Get Lost in Ailments. I think last time I said alignments, but there's no G or N, so I don't know why I said that. You've been feeling a little funny, and an ailment with strange effects has befallen you. You learn you have to work hard to put the cure together, but it's not all bad. It turns out honing the apothecary skill, and who knows, it might even lead you to a new career path. So obviously with this, it's hinting to a new skill. It's definitely more focused on like herbs and medicine, stuff like that. Now, I would say this is kind of like a combination of Get to Work and then Outdoor Retreat. And then it also says a new career path. So again, I don't know what that could be, but obviously it's going to be something that, you know, is going to rely on the apothecary skill. And then this is the newest one that came out. It says Get Lost in Enchantment. So it says you're awakened at the dawn in the sound of high-pitched laughter, somehow both sweet and sinister. All of a sudden, you've met with a magical presence. You get a little afraid at first, but you learn to embrace all the wonder and mischief these creatures' abilities can bring. Nurturing plants, influencing emotions, and a whole lot more you still yet to discover. Eyes bleary with sleep, you look around at your strange and wonderful surroundings. Living at one with nature, with enchanting new friends, and even a new career, you have a feeling you'll be right at home here. And so your new life begins. So as you can see here, the world has changed a bit. This plant is like now glowing. Maybe like a fairy came here and it like did its thing, and now the plant is just, I don't know, higher quality. I'm not sure. Again, the website is confirming a lot of different features. And again, we'll get a lot more information once we see the trailer and the blog post. And I know a lot of people are worried that like fairies aren't coming, but I'm pretty sure fairies are like unofficially confirmed to be coming with this pack. Everything is pointing to fairies. Now, shout out to the Sims community for the information, and shout out to Low Poly Pancake because they were doing some digging into the Sim files, and also Lunar Brittany, who kind of went into this more detail on all this. I will leave all their Twitters in the link in the description, and of course Sims community's website as well. So apparently this Dream Quest is a new feature that's coming in a base game update, and it's kind of like an overall lifelong goal for your Sims. Now, I know some people like to play the Sims as a sandbox game, but there are other people like myself who kind of want to have like a lifelong goal for my Sims to follow, just so I can feel like I achieved something. I feel like if I have like just a little bit of like a set plan with my Sims, that is a little bit better for me when I play. But again, everyone has different types of play styles. Now in this post, it talks about your Sim being able to choose a dream quest for them to follow, and once you achieve those quests, they receive different rewards. So this is very similar to the holiday/date events that pop up on the left hand of the corner, but they're not too sure yet if the goals will increase in difficulty, because a lot of the goals right now seem very basic and very easy. And we do have some screenshots provided as well. So it says select a dream, and it'll be something like a family farm. So it says guide your family through nature aspiration, leveling up the gardening skill, and raising another generation to take over. So obviously that would include you not only just having the gardening skill, but obviously having, you know, kids and grandkids and stuff like that. And then with the friendly neighbor where it says befriend your neighbors, grow your home, and become the best party host. That obviously implies that you're going to be, again, making friends with a lot of people in your neighborhood and throwing a bunch of different parties. And then we have another one here, successful sim. So complete any aspiration, master a career, and then grow a family. And then generations, this is build a multi-generational household that can set your Sims family up for success. So this to me is kind of like a combination of the soul's journey, the milestones, the aspirations, fears and wants, kind of like wrapping them all into like this one thing and having like, again, a lifelong goal for your Sims. I think the biggest issue with the Sims 4 is that the aspirations aren't that good. There has been some decent ones, but most of them, I feel like, especially back in the day, were very just tutorial focused. Travel to this slot, or eat this food, or talk to this sim like 5 times. They're not really like lifelong goals, right? Some of them are very basic. Even like the grilled cheese one, I don't remember it like specifically, but it's just like eat a bunch of grilled cheese. Like that's not really a lifelong goal. That's just your sim being a big back, right? So I feel like something like this in the base game would make sense. Kind of, again, it just gives our sims a goal to like at least work towards. But yeah, I have seen some people kind of just like put off by this. Like not a lot of people are very, you know, happy because, again, the game is just so broken. So it kind of feels like they're doing everything else but fix the game. But I'm seeing other people saying that this might get like annoying. But again, I guess it's like to each their own. I think this is cool. I think this is something I definitely will do for my Sims if it is fun and, again, challenging, but who knows? Again, guys, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this Dream Quest stuff, because, again, it sounds interesting on paper, but is it going to be executed properly is kind of like what I'm nervous about. But yeah, guys, with that being said, this is all the information for today. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day and take care.